1% risk at all times, no matter what. Zero compromise, zero deviation. I don't care how good you think you are. I don't care how good you think your strategy is. I don't care how good the setup looks. I don't care how disciplined you think you are. Respect the enemy and market at all times. You have a 99% success rate. You have to honor that, okay? Trading is an elite sport, a ruthless business, cutthroat. Most traders are here today and gone tomorrow because they don't respect risk. The majority are thinking short term. The majority are chasing lottery wins. Understand risk management. Okay, risk management is your number one ally in this game. It will take care of you. It will look after you like nothing else can. Okay, but most people don't want to do it. Most people refuse to stick to risk management, and that is why they are here today and gone tomorrow. Ask yourself these questions. Do you have 12 months of profitable data? Have you made the correct decision consistently over the last 12 months? Have you consistently risked the same amount over the last 12 months? Have you held on to your funded account for longer than 90 days? Ask yourself those questions, because majority of the time, majority of traders, the answer to those questions is no. But yet you still have the audacity to neglect risk management. You still believe you're different, you're special, you're unique from the rest. Understand, this type of mindset, this behavior will eventually get you slaughtered in action. You're a ticking time bomb waiting to self-destruct. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. Understand, we have to play the long-term game here. Thinking bigger, thinking forward, thinking differently to the rest. That's what I have to tell myself. That's what I'm telling you guys. Okay, I remind myself every single day. I need to think bigger. I need to think forward. I need to think differently. Because again, so many people crash and burn in this industry. So many people come and go. You have to ask yourself, where do you want to be? Do you want to be in that 90% of traders that lose, or do you want to be in that top 10%? Let the masses gamble their fates away. Let the masses spin the roulette wheel on trading in life. Let the masses chase that cheap dopamine like a little junkie, okay? Let the masses fade into obscurity. We have to elevate ourselves above all of that noise and distraction. We have to let the smoke clear, let the dust settle, looking beyond this current battle. By no means will this be easy. It will take everything you have and more in this game to succeed, to have true longevity. It's going to take everything. You will be tempted daily to risk more than 1%. You will be tempted daily to pursue lottery wins. You will be tested daily like you have never been tested before. That's why most don't make it. That's why most won't make the cut. Again, that's why most will be here today but gone tomorrow. Because the average person, the average trader, is not willing to be patient and be disciplined and wait 6 to 12 months to get funded. Most traders and most individuals justify it to themselves and say, you know, I'll get serious once I get the funded account. I'll get serious once I've flipped this funded account. I'll get serious once I've made that 10k payout. I'll get serious after this funded challenge. And if that's you, ask yourself, how is that going for you right now? Because trust me, I've been there, I've been down that road. And what do you think the result was? What do you think the outcome was? I lost time, I lost money, frustration, disappointment, regret, bitterness, pain, frustration, anxiety, stress. We must understand this mindset. When you're telling yourself, okay, just this once, one more time, or once I've achieved X, I'll get serious. You have to understand that moment will never come. We must understand that change starts right here, right now. Not after this payout, not after this trade, not after you flip this funded account. Here and now, this very moment. We must bring back professionalism in this industry, bringing back honor, duty, obligation to this industry. Because for me personally, why I'm doing this YouTube channel, why I'm doing these videos is because I want to create champions, okay? I want to create warriors. You know, people that do what's right, not what's easy. That's willing to take the hard path. That's willing to take the slow path, the tedious path. Killer mindset, unmatched discipline and focus, extreme patience. That's why I'm doing these videos, because for me personally, I've struggled so much in this industry. I've struggled so much in my trading journey. It's a ruthless business, but once mastered, it can change your life. We all know that. We know the power of capital these days, the power of prop firms. They can change your life. You could easily be making 10, 20 grand a month. Easy. First and foremost, we must make a bond, a pledge, a commitment to oneself. If we are going to go down this path, if we are going to get into this game, we must do it right, do it correctly, or don't even bother. Because we get one shot, one chance, one opportunity at greatness. We must make it count. We must make our existence mean something. Don't be the guy who wasted 10 plus years making the same mistake over and over again. Don't be the guy who wasted 10 plus years because they lack the ability to follow risk management or a trading plan. Don't be the guy looking back in 10 plus years and saying, I wonder who I could have been and become if I stayed disciplined and got serious in this game. Don't be that guy. Be the guy that changes the trajectory of your family's bloodline for the better. Be the guy that has unmatched discipline and focus. Be the guy that leaves no stone unturned. Be the guy that leaves it all out on the field. So I say again, 1% risk at all times, no matter what. Marathon mindset will prevail. Let everybody else run off into the distance because they will not sustain it. Eventually they will fall, eventually they will crash and burn, eventually they will fade away into obscurity, invisible, forgotten, irrelevant. And for me, it's so important because, you know, as I get older, as I grow on this journey of life, I realize, okay, you will not get this time back, okay? You can always get back money, but you cannot get back. You can always get back money, but you cannot get back time. And that's why I'm so focused and so obsessed with making the correct decision, okay? Because you see it all over social media, so many people flipping funded accounts, making 10, 20 grand, but they will not sustain that, guys. We want to be here for the long term. We want longevity in this game. And it's down to us to calm down our monkey brain, to calm down that survival mode and block out all the internet gurus and remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Remember who you're doing it for, your family, your bloodline, your legacy. Because everything that you want is at the end of the path that nobody else is willing to take. Most people go down a path of quick, easy, fast, comfortable, okay? But where does that path lead? Mental, physical destruction, a path of obscurity. I've given in to the short-term path. I've looked to flip funded accounts. I've looked for quick money, quick results, okay? Instant gratification, instant dopamine. And what was the result? I lost time, I lost money, I lost energy, I lost enthusiasm. And we don't want to be that, because most people who go down that path for their whole life, they'll have a life of bitterness, regret, disappointment. And I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy looking back in 10 years saying, I wonder, or 10, 20, 30 years, looking back and saying, I wonder who I could have been if I actually got serious and actually dedicated my life to self-mastery, dedicated my life to being the best individual I can be. Okay, because we all know those people who just given up on life, they're bitter, they're disappointed, they have regret, they don't try at doing anything. We don't want that to be us. And ask yourself this question every single day. What is your life going to look like if you do not do the things you know you need to do deep down? Where will you end up? What will your life look like if you go down that path? Because I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be a life of misery, bitterness, and regret. But I get it, right? Low risk, low exposure can seem like your worst enemy. At the time, it's slow, it's boring, it's tedious, it's repetitive. There's no quick excitement, there's no quick rush or spike of dopamine that we so desperately crave. But in reality, low risk, low exposure is your best friend. It's your number one ally in this game. It will take care of you like nothing else can within the markets. But unfortunately, the world we live in now, okay, people see risk management, risk control as a hindrance. They see it as the enemy. You know, they don't want to wait 6, 12 months to get funded. They want instant results, instant pleasure. And that is the world we live in. Everything's instant, everything's quick, everything's convenient, everything's fast. It's the land of comfort. You see, the comfort crisis, this book here. Okay, most people aren't willing to wait for anything. They want it instantly. Instant food, instant pleasure, instant results. And that's why people don't follow risk management. Okay, trading comes back to that self-mastery. You have to work at everything in all areas of life. So I'm going to leave you with this. You have to decide. It's up to you. Ask yourself, do you want short-term lottery wins now, okay, or do you want longevity in this game and in life? So I say again, 1% risk at all times, 0 compromise, 0 deviation. Because for me personally, I know the path I'm taking. Now it's down to you to decide that for yourself. So I hope this video gives you clarity, gives you direction, gives you the energy you need. Okay, don't listen to all these people that are pursuing short-term results. We want to be here. This time next year, we will still want to be in this game. We want to be here 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. Because most people won't be, okay? I see it all the time, people coming and going. They will crash, they will burn, and they will fade away into obscurity. Because for me, I'm not here to mess around. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to be a slave to my short-term emotions and temptations. I'm here to be great. I'm here to win. I'm here to achieve personal excellence. I'm here to achieve self-mastery. I'm here to be the greatest individual my bloodline has ever seen. And if this is what it takes, then so be it. I'm willing to pay that price. I'm willing to go down this path. I'm willing to go on the slow journey, the hard journey, the path that nobody else wants to take. The question is, are you? Trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. So today's video, I want to share with you something that's been on my mind over the last few days. Something that I've been saying to myself, and I feel like, you know, you could get some real benefit from it if you tell yourself this, you remind yourself of this. And that is, for me, is trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. We need to understand and remember the choices, the actions, the decisions we are making in our trading realm is shaping our future, okay? It's shaping our world, it's shaping our reality. We need to understand that it's time to get serious. It's time to go all in. It's time to dedicate ourselves to our fullest potential as a human and as a trader. So remind yourself of this mantra: trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. I've been telling myself this over the last few days, the last few weeks, and it really does raise me above the battlefield. It puts me in a state of mind that is unmatched. It puts me in a state of mind where I will not compromise. I will not deviate from my plan. I will not deviate from the things that I know I need to do. I will make the correct decision in trading and in life no matter what, because my life depends on it. I will get up and do what needs to be done no matter what, because my life depends on it. I will not compromise. I will not deviate from my trading plan because my life depends on it. It's now or never. We have to trade as if our life depends on it, because it does. So stop giving in to temptation, seduction, all your emotions, your short-term survival thinking, and understand the bigger game, the bigger picture. We get one life, one opportunity at this. Okay, our life could end at any time. We need to be trading right. We need to be making the correct decisions. We need to be doing this right. Because you need to understand, right? When you break your trading plan, when you break risk management, when you give in to short-term emotions, seduction, temptation, greed, FOMO, all these things, you are not just wasting that moment. You are gambling your future away. You are gambling your time away. You are gambling your money away. Your family's future, your future. Remember that. So again, trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. Because what I tell myself personally, right, I refuse to fail my bloodline. I refuse to send my family down a path of obscurity. I refuse to stand aside and go quietly. What about you? Every wrong decision, every time you give in to cheap temptation, every minute you waste to sloth, every minute you waste to complacency and comfort, every time you break your trading plan or break risk management, is another day where the shackles get tighter, another day added on the hamster wheel of life, another regret taken to your deathbed. You know, you have to become the greatest individual your bloodline has ever seen. Don't fail them, and don't fail yourself. Okay, so that is today's video, guys. It is currently Monday morning, just gone 6 AM. I'm just ready to get into the gym, ready to start off the week right. But yeah, just remember that, okay? Trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. Hopefully that should elevate you above the battlefield. It should put you in a state of mind where you are disciplined, where you are focused, where you are patient, okay, where you are making the correct decision, because that's so important. A lot of people don't take trading seriously. They're here today, gone tomorrow. I always say it. Trading is an elite sport, a cutthroat game. Most traders are here today, gone tomorrow. Don't let that be you. Think bigger, think forward, think differently. Trade as if your life depends on it, because it does. So that's today's video, guys. I hope you got some value from that. Here's to a good week.